At this point in the series, it's time to learn about the demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. Ik, aek, ok, iste, ista, istud, ille, illa, illud. First, let's clarify that the English word demonstrative comes from the Latin verb demonstro, demonstrare, which means to point out. So demonstrative adjectives are words which describe people or things with regards to their location. They could be near the person talking, near the person listening, or far from both. That is up to the speaker to decide. Unlike English, Latin demonstratives can discriminate between something close or far from the speaker or the listener. This explains why Latin has 3 different adjectives for location instead of simply 2, like English. For the rest, everything will work in the same way as for other adjectives. Demonstratives are fully declined, and just like any other adjective in Latin, they need to respect the agreement with the word they modify in case, gender, and number. Now let's discuss their meaning. Ik, aek, ok means this, these. It describes what is near the speaker but far from the listener in time, place, or thought. Iste, ista, istud describes what is far from the speaker but close to the listener. This is something that English has lost, and which, if we really need to, we tend to translate as that of yours, for lack of a better expression. Sometimes this adjective could also take a derogatory meaning, showing an undeniable distaste by the speaker for the particular noun that the demonstrative refers to. Cicero uses it very often in his well-known tirades against Catiline. Ille, illa, illud means that, those. It describes what is remote from both the speaker and the listener in place or time. Sometimes it's also translated with that famous or that well known. For example, the expression dux ille becomes that famous leader. Let's look now at the complete declension, starting with the singular forms. Ik, aek, ok, uius, uius, uius. Uic, uic, uic. Unc, anc, ok. Ok, ac, ok. Iste, ista, istud. Istius, istius, istius. Isti, isti, isti. Istum, istam, istud. Isto, ista, isto. Ille, illa, illud. Illius, illius, illius. Illi, illi, illi. Illum, illam, illud. Illo, illa, illo. Now let's learn the plural forms. I, ae, aec. Orum, arum, orum. Is, is. Os, as, aec. Is, is. Isti, istae, ista. Istorum, istarum, istorum. Istis, istis. Istos, istas, ista. Istis, istis. Illi, illae, illa. Illorum, illarum, illorum. Illis, illis. Illos, illas, illa. Illis, illis. With those forms now understood, we should also add that demonstratives can also be used as pronouns. The declension will be the same, but they will appear in the sentence without the presence of a noun. When that happens, often a masculine ending will be understood as referring to men, a feminine one as referring to women, and a neuter one as referring to things. These men. Illa, that woman or those things. Aec, this woman or these things. Ik and ille, used in the same sentence, show contrast. Sometimes they can be translated as the latter and the former, with ik referring to the nearer person or thing and ille to the more remote. Let's use them all in some sentences to get some more clarity. Os ad illum mittit. Cum istis non ambulo. Aec ab illis cognovit. Flens aec ab illo petit. Praedam is atque captivos illis distribuam. Cur pecuniam illi puero iterum das. Let's check comprehension.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Patreon so I can keep making content. And as always, feel free to email me, ProfessorDaveExplains@gmail.com.